Hey YouTube world, it's Kirkpatrick. Thanks for dropping in. Man, if I'm doing better. Phew, I am doing a whole lot better than I've been doing. Ain't that right, Spuddy? Yeah. Yeah, Spuddy's over here on his bed. Yeah, the last 3 days, I've been able to get around and without the cane, and the pain is not near as bad. Not 100%, but boy, I'm knocking on 95% or something on them neighborhood. Yeah. Still got a little giddy in my step when I walk, but I think I've always had that, so just letting y'all know I'm doing well. And still got the appointments with the doctors and all that. We'll see if surgery's needed or what kind of surgery. But I'm doing a whole lot better, man. I'm sitting here, I'm crossing my legs. Admit I'll do that, and I don't know when. You tell me about it, Spuddy. You tell me about it. A couple of good videos come out today. That's right, boy. You tell me about it. He's over there chasing that rabbit. Keeping it Dutch. Sean put out a good video today, and so did Kevin at Hidden Heights Farm and their alligator hunt. Yeah, I gotta compete with my dog. Alligator hunt down there in Florida. And yeah, I've done alligator hunting. And matter of fact, I've got on my Jeep, I got an honorary game warden tag on my Jeep. They honored me for the work I've done catching alligators. Yeah. A few years back, well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if I can do this video with that competition over or not. Anyway, a few years back, I lived real close to a recreational lake, Lake Sinclair. A lot of boating, skiing, wakeboarding, tubing, fishing. Big recreational lake here. And somebody spotted an alligator on the lake. And they had pictures, put it on Facebook. And then it got the local paper, alligator on Lake Sinclair. Be careful. You eat your dogs, and if your children are in this water, it may eat your children. So, I got the call from DNR, and they said, "Well, can you check into this? We've got the general area he's been spotted in." So I said, yeah, let's meet. So we met at a Waffle House. And I bought them breakfast. Talked about where it was at and the photos and the general area. So I went out there and talked to a couple property owners, and one of them was very helpful. Said, yeah, he said he spends his afternoons over here and around my azalea bushes that are right here on the water. So I thought about just taking the gun and shooting him, but I know that's not right. And I said, well, I'm gonna trap him and relocate him. If it's all right with you, can I have access to your property? I said, sure, you can have access. He said, now, I don't stay here all the time. He said, we've got a home in the mountains, and we've got a home over in, yeah, that's good, boy, buddy. Over around Savannah, and we I'm retired. We bounce back between the 3 properties, depending on weather and grandchildren and what's going on. But yeah, you got full access to the property. So I went out to his property, and got me a lawn chair off the back deck there and went down there near the water and set it down and just sat down there and watched. I'll drink water now. Here. Anyhow, and sure enough, here come that gator from the other side of the lake, swimming across the lake. Then he was working that shoreline, catching fish and whatever he could catch. I noticed him. So, when the sun come up in the morning, it would come up on the other side of the lake. That's where he spent the nights at. He'd warm up. When he got warmed up, you know, gators are cold-blooded animals like fish and turtles. They got to have a little heat to get their blood pumping. And he'd swim across the other side of the lake as the sun come across the lake. And he'd hunt, basically, in that area. So I tried a couple things with chicken, trying to get that gator. That's what you see on all this, you know, the movies and all that. They use that chicken. I think that's what Dutch and them use. They throw their chicken out there, full of spray foam, so it'll float. And this gator had nothing to do with no chicken. He wouldn't mess with it. Then I seen him catch a fish one day. So next day I went to Kroger and I got me some whole skint catfish. Took it out there and I put it in a couple spots, you know, tied to a string. And he ate it. Okay. He likes catfish. So I said, all right. So I ordered a special trap, big cage trap. It's so big, one person can't handle it. So I got a buddy of mine to help me set it in the water. Open it up. And we dummied the door on it so it won't close. And I started putting the catfish around it and then close to it and then in it. And I noticed the gator would eat it. And finally it went into the cage and ate that. So once he did that, I knew it was time to go ahead. You on first, bud. You good old boy. He's a good old boy here. Yeah, I got my boy right here. Yeah, here he's slapping on it. He's a good boy. Anyhow, so the next day or two, I started putting some catfish inside the trap. And then I set, a day or two after that, I set where the trigger would go off and close the door. And yeah, I got him. Took him down 40 miles from here and turned him loose in the river, the Oconee River, south of Toomsboro, Georgia. If you don't know where that's at, look it on the map. It was a historic battle fought there. Absolutely slaughter. But Sherman came through Millersville. All the young cadets at the school left and they went down to Toomsboro where there's a bridge. And they made their stand. 42 young men under 16 years old with muskets. And 20, I think it was 29 older folks. Anyway, they held the Yankees off for a couple of hours before they finally got surrounded. And they took no prisoners. Yep. All them young men were killed. Civil War. Anyhow, yeah, I got that gator and I relocated him down there. And it was filmed by the news. 13 out of Macon and 41 out of Macon. It was a big deal. There really wasn't much to it. Just studied the animal and figured out what he liked and didn't like. But anyway, we relocated that booger. And as to date, knock on wood, we hadn't had another gator come up this far north to the lake again. So, but if and when they do, I'm sure they'll call me. And I'm sure I'll rise to the occasion and go get him. But if y'all hadn't watched Dutch or Kevin's Keeping It Dutch at Hidden Heights Farm Gator Hunt, you need to watch that. And gator meat's good. Dutch said gator meat tastes like chicken and catfish. No, Dutch. Gator meat tastes like frog legs. Yep, that's what it tastes like, frog legs. Yeah. If you ain't never had frog legs, well then, frog legs taste like, I don't know, maybe catfish and lizard. Any of y'all ever ate any lizard? I have. Yeah. I used to have a guy work with me, Herman. He was from Honduras. He worked with me for a couple of years doing some wildlife stuff, and we'd be out there or whatever, and he'd see one of them green geckos, you know, the gecko gecko. He'd see one of them on a bush or something, he'd grab him, pinch his tail off, put the lizard back, take that tail, stick it on a toothpick, hold a cigarette lighter under it, torch it, and eat it. Oh man, that's good stuff. Well, after he did that 4 or 5 times, I said, I gotta try this. So next time he did, I said, hey, can I taste? Oh yeah, sure. It ain't bad at all. Yeah. It tastes kind of like a cross between a bald eagle and a manatee. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, lizard tail fried up on a toothpick, torch with a cigarette lighter. It ain't bad stuff. All right, gang, just letting y'all know I'm doing great. Hopefully I can start doing some more, videos. I am what I am and I do what I do. But nobody wants to see videos of me laying around in the bed or hobbling around the house going, oh crap, this hurts. So that's why I ain't been doing no videos. But, oh, Spuddy hit the old camera there, didn't you, bud? Yeah. Anyhow, we still kicking. We doing good. A whole lot better here, so. Yep. Thanks for watching. God bless everybody. Adios. Love you. Bye.